Hey friends, super excited that I have my brand new Xpulse, and so far I've ridden about close to 700 kilometers on the bike and done the first service which was completed last week, and so far really loving the bike. Excellent bike. I'm really happy that I made this particular choice, buying this bike and serving my purpose really well. So yeah, so one topic is when I was trying to do a little bit of off-roading on the trails, I felt that handlebar could have been a bit taller, right? Handlebar could have been a bit taller so that I could stand on the bike and saddle it. So with this handlebar being low, when I'm trying to saddle, I am required to bend a bit. So in order to avoid that, I went ahead and bought the rally kit. Yes, my friends, the rally kit. I really wish I could get the rally kit, but for this point in time, I did go and buy part of the rally kit, not the entire rally kit, but I got these risers from Hero Motocorp. So they are the risers meant for Xpulse, and they are part of the rally kit. But yes, you could buy them separately as well. It costs about 1250 rupees, and it comes with a pair of risers with the respective longer bolts, etc. Let's go ahead, unpack, and see what's in the pack, right? So all right. So what's in there? So yes, it's got these risers, OEM, part of the rally kit. So really well made and goes with the bike. So we'll go ahead and install this in some time, and then take a short ride, and I will be sharing my ride impressions with you. And these are the four bolts what came in, the longer bolts which would go once you fix your risers. So yeah, so these risers seem to be manufactured definitely by Hero itself, and it's an OEM product. So not sure what these markings indicate. I think it goes in one direction is what it's talking about. So probably we'll figure that out while installing it. So I think it goes in one direction. All right. So this particular handlebar where these Allen bolts are fixed is got these small finishers on top, right? The chrome finishers, so that your Allen bolts are not visible. So I think it's very easy to try this out. You just need a very thin screwdriver. You just do this, it comes off, and you can put it back the same way. So yeah, but be a bit gentle, so it just comes off very easily. So yeah, so you need a 5 mm Allen key in order to be able to loosen these screws. They are quite hard. I might need to get a tubular spanner or something and try this. All right, so I got a leverage of this particular tubular, and I have my Allen key here. Okay, it works better this way. Okay, I'm able to loosen it now. All right. So, one point to be noted here, right? Once you take this particular bar out, handlebar is going to come loose. So make sure you cover your petrol tank with a cover or a cloth so that it doesn't damage anything. And make sure you align the handlebar back to this point. You see a small dot over here, and you see a small dot over here. So that's going to make sure your handlebar is right at the center. So just to give you a context here. So yeah, so we are done with this. The screws are off. And those risers, we saw two dots on those risers, right? So we need to figure out how it aligns. So I just removed this Bobo charger so that I can have a clear area to work with, right? So there it goes. So the handlebar is off. So I have my charging cable here, so that's pretty much what is holding it up there. Alright, so friends, I've turned this handlebar risers around to get the markings on the outer side. So probably that's what it indicates, that the marking need to be on the outer side. So I've got them accordingly. And now I'm going to go ahead and try fastening the bolts and see how that aligns. Right, I've got my dots here, the one here and one on this side. So I probably need to see the handlebar positioning once I get these screws in place, not fully tight, but to be able to adjust it correctly. Just trying to move the handlebar to bit towards me. Yes, I have the dots aligned so far. Dots are looking good. Yes, perfectly aligned. Okay, let me go ahead and tighten these bolts, and then we will take a ride to get to know how they are aligned or how the handlebar positioning is to my need, and then probably we'll need to move it front or back based on the need, right? So from a centering point of view, it's aligned. So as you can see, that small dot here looks good, but of course we will need to align this forward or back based on individual preference, right? If somebody is very tall, they might need it back. Somebody is short, might need it forward. So yeah, it's an individual preference. So yeah, I'm done with fastening this one, and clutch seems to be fine now. Once I put in the risers and tighten these bolts, it seems to be fine. So no issues over there. All right, let's take a short spin and see how it feels, and accordingly adjust this forward or rear based on the preference. All right, so just out on a quick ride after I have installed my risers on the bike. So I'm going to figure out how and what difference the risers are making on the bike. So to start with, in terms of the stance, yes, there is a big difference. The handlebar has come up about close to more than an inch, I would say. Handlebar is up, and it's relaxed and comfortable. I would want to go and do a bit of saddling and see how I feel. But overall, in terms of riding ergonomics, it feels more relaxed, and naturally my hands go on to the grips and the clutch and brake. There's no stress whatsoever. I'm going to go into one of the village roads, which is in itself sort of an off-roading experience. Okay, so we will go here, right? This is good enough an off-road to start with, right? Basic off-road. So yeah, so I'm able to stand up and saddle without bending myself, because I have the handlebar up by about 1.5 inch at this point. Yeah, it's good. So far so good. Saddling. So it does serve the purpose, is what I would say. But trust me, my friends, so any other bike, I would not have probably had this kind of confidence level riding in these bad roads, right? But this one really grips the road in gravel or whatever condition may be, right? So clutch is absolutely fine. The cable is not stretched or whatsoever. I still have the same free play what used to be there before installing the riser. So good from that aspect, that no cables got pulled, right? So probably the Hero has made these cables ready for the rally kit, right? So it's all compatible. It would have that amount of free play to be able to take the risers. So overall, it's an amazing feel, my friends. Happy that I got these risers on and using these. Saddling, able to saddle comfortably. Really liking it. So yes, next ride I will be very soon planning to do a short trail somewhere, and do more of sort of off-roading and saddling. Though I'm not an expert at off-roads, I accept that, but I think I would want to learn and improve my skill. So yeah, so overall, in overall my opinion, these risers serve my purpose definitely, and I don't think I need a change of handlebar or whatsoever, because I was prefer to have this stock handlebar and not go in for any kind of powder coated handlebar or RD handlebar, etc. So this is my friend Yogesh's bike. So it's barely 38 kilometers on the odo. So yes, Mr. Yogesh, how did you find it?
Brought me smiles on my face.
Really?
Really, it's like effortless, man. After these risers,
Yeah.
this is perfect.
Hmm.
And I feel that any humps and potholes like that, I don't have to uh, control much like other. This is like direct inputs you have to do, and
Yeah.
I have the steering feedback as well.
Hmm.
Because I thought because this is an extra piece, right?
Hmm.
So because of this extra piece, I don't feel that there is an extra piece.
Hmm.
It's like I feel one piece.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
in some bikes, like what happens is the stress member the passes and there's a stress cut here.
Hmm.
So there is no proper stress passing to the next element.
Hmm.
So that is again the strength of material depends on, but this looks to be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I went for a short ride after fixing it. I went to the off-road, village road, full of jelly. I did saddling. So then I felt that, in terms of saddling, it's meeting my requirement where I can stand and ride without bending towards the handlebar. So yeah, so hopefully it's a good upgrade, is what I feel.
It's worth.
Overall, I think if you are somebody definitely looking to do a little bit of off-road, little bit of saddling, do definitely consider these risers. For 1250, it's you won't break your bank. It's certainly a good value add to have on your bike. So yes, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and do stay tuned and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Happy to hear from you all, and take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Stay blessed.
Thank you, Yogesh.